September is going to be a wild and crazy kind of ride. It is a pivotal time for every zodiac sign. Starting on September 1st, there's an opportunity, Virgo, for you, sun, moon, and rising, to test with faith. And what does that mean? That actually, I'm being guided to tell you, if you've been feeling like things haven't been falling into place for you, maybe things have been a little bit upside down, there is an opportunity, but you must be persistent and most of all have faith. Now, Pluto is leaving Aquarius, which has only been there for a short while, and this is all happening on September 1st, and moving back into Capricorn. And Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn was the last 16 years of our lives. So it is a reminder of what you've been through, almost like lessons learned, where you need to trust that you have grown, you have changed, you have seen everything around you, and let it go. Now, it will be going back into Aquarius, but for real, in November. But right now, this is that time of the teardowns, of the shifts, of the changes, and it can feel very uncomfortable for a lot of you, especially those of you who have been feeling like things haven't been going your way. Now, if you're doing really great, Virgo, you may find yourself excelling into a whole different level. But if there's any negativity around you, which includes the people that you're involved with, that can hold a whole different meaning. So let's take a look at every single zodiac sign underneath Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. There's a powerful energy at play right here where using your wisdom is really going to help you. Now, for those of you who are new, I hear it, see it, feel it, know it. It comes through me as I connect to the divine and I bring you these messages. I will bring in the tarot, but this one's a little different. So this is more guided. And what I'm being told to tell you is the inner wisdom that you have, Virgo, can lead you in a whole new direction. If there is any anger, any low vibrations, any negative vibrations, Virgo, you may find yourself going backwards. And that doesn't even have to be from you. That may be from all the people around you, where you live, the career line, all the circumstances around you. But it's important for you to remember to continue to go first. Go first, all right? And that's stepping into your true power. Now, what I'm being told to tell you is that when it comes to, you have the card of wisdom, that's what I'm referring to. This card of wisdom is saying you know exactly what to do. This is the time this card is really going to make sense. I'm really happy it came out for you. The reason why is when you are looking at this card, you can see it is a narrow cliff and there is an edge here and an edge over here. This is a very small road from September all the way to November 19th when it goes back into Aquarius. During this time, you must use your inner guidance like you have never used it before. Follow your gut, making sure that you are doing things that are right for you, not because somebody told you to do it or it's a thing with all your friends. You may feel a little uncomfortable if you're around people who want you to do what they do. This is not following the status quo. This is you being strong in the sign of Virgo, and this represents Virgo. And that's what I mean. I'm very happy because when we follow the intuition, when we follow our inner guidance, remember, mind, body, and soul, and when we listen to the divine, we will be guided in directions that we can tell it feels right or it doesn't. So if you've been hearing things, especially with Mercury in retrograde, maybe hearing some telepathic information, seeing photographs for some of you, watching some old movies or pictures that remind you of somebody from the past where there was a divide. There is that possibility of them coming back around or you reaching out to them during this time. Now remember, you've already learned the lessons, Virgo. You already know how to tell of some, and you're very good at it normally, but when you're around people that are swaying your thinking, that can cloud your judgment. So make sure every decision you make in this month, all the way through November, is actually meant for you. Now, one of the things that I see coming in for Virgo is passion, excitement. If you've been feeling really down, especially when it comes to career and project, if you've been feeling like your security is boring, life is boring, you've got a big change coming, because this is going to really ruffle your feathers up. Do I step here? Do I step there? Am I going to slip off of the rock in the stream, right? Those beautiful rocks that we can step on, if you've ever done that. Sometimes they're very, very slippery. They have some algae on there and you go down. Remember, you don't want the algae of other people around you when it comes to your security. And that includes every aspect of life in security. Now, you have maybe gone through a tower moment, or you're gone through the shakeup. Some of you have already gone through it and you're going to be reminded of it. Lessons learned. This is about taking those lessons and having more faith than ever when it comes to career and project. And when I say project, you guys, I am referring to what you put your energy and attention into. Now, I know this is a little different reading, but it is really because these messages are very powerful. I will bring back my traditional readings that I do for you in the next video, but this one is all about the inner connection from me to you, from divine through me to you. And that's what you're going to do when it comes to security. So if you've been looking for a job, this feeling of lack, when is it my turn? This is that moment for you to make a break. Miracles happen every single day. And they can be very, very minor to our appearance, like it seems like no big deal, but to the person who got that miracle, it's a very big deal. So do not listen to other people and trust the faith that you have in the divine connection that you actually have. There is a shakeup, but with the shakeup came the card of passion and excitement. And that's what I mean. There's like this new emerging, like the embers. If you have fire in your chart, in your predominant sign, sun, moon, Venus, and Venus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, they want you to know that there is this shakeup that's going to come, that you're going to say, I got to do it. I want to do it. And you're going to actually take a step forward. Now we're going to look at family, because for some of you, I do feel this has a lot to do with family, where family may have steered you in a wrong direction, or vice versa. It's different for every single person. You do have the Six of Wands when it comes to family and friends. Family and friends are the people that I'm referring to that may be dictating to you in your life. Don't hang out with this person. Don't take that job. Why are you there? You feel this way because it's your fault. You need to set them aside. Set them aside, okay? Do not answer them. Do not engage with them. This is a time when I'm being guided to tell you it is more important for you to be in alignment with yourself than it is with other people, especially when it comes to your security. And that includes real estate investments, by the way. I just saw a real estate investment. So if you've been wanting to invest in a property, this is your moment to really tell, does it feel right for me? Your intuition is going to guide you. Not a tarot reading and not a person. This is coming from you and your connection. Because remember, we are all connected directly to source. We don't have to go through anybody else. And when we do, it usually trips us up and leaves us feeling this towery, shaky kind of feeling. Now, what I am hearing with the Six of Wands is it's time for you and your family to really look at things. I mean, Seven of Wands, to really look at what's going on around you and put up that barricade, right? Block them out, put up the wands and say, not right now, for the next 6 weeks or 2 months until this is done. Okay, you're going to feel much better around mid-October if you've been really feeling the shakeup. Now, this is about having faith. And remember, faith is unbreakable. Okay, there is no doubt with faith. Hope takes us when we have a shakeup and it drops us down to our knees where we're feeling defeated. And that hope picks us up just enough where we can get up and move forward until we start seeing having faith is the true authentic part of who you are. So this is a big moment for Virgos to expand in the soul, and that is going to create abundance. Remember, in all sectors of your life, including your family, you have those cups, all right? We have all of these things that we can manifest in. They're already sitting there. So it's a matter of getting on the right frequency, on the right vibrational level. And if you're around people who are negative, who are low, if you're in an area that does not feel right for you, these things can be very challenging. It doesn't mean you can't get through it, but you can. But I do feel for some of you, you have one, two, three. I'm being shown three people. You could have more or less in your life, friends and family that may be holding you back. And yet there's this passion and excitement to do something different, to take a chance, to put yourself out there and follow actually your soul purpose. However, if you don't do it, then you may find yourself going right back into an identical saga of the last 16 years. So if it was really good for you, that could be great, but there are changes that will come through. This is that karmic moment, the justice. Remember, right now is the tear down where the truth has been revealed all over the place. It isn't done, but it is definitely going to be right in our face. And I feel your family is going to show you some truth that you may not have ever noticed before. And if you did, you suppressed it, and now you're going to say, I can't suppress it anymore. I've got to move forward. There is a harmonious balance going to be able to come through for Virgo. I'm feeling this is somebody that you've been estranged from for quite some time due to family or friends interference, and you kind of knew it. You kind of knew it, but yet there's this whatever, and you stuck with your family and friends. There's a change. There is a mask coming down when it comes to this sector of your life, and it is going to be a really big deal. So make sure that you put the boundaries up around you to protect yourself. But also with the Seven of Wands is making a plan and executing it, taking action, writing out your plan. But now it's about action. Wands are action oriented. This Ace of Wands is action, baby. That's what it is, taking action. Some of you, I feel you're going to be, they're showing me like, I have to word it carefully. They're showing me you standing for a cause. However, that standing up for a cause, recognizing now this may be something like domestic violence, and you're taking action and standing up for a cause. Whatever this is, this can coordinate with your career or your projects. Remember, projects are for people who are retired, not working. There isn't a career, but these are things that you invest your time in. So I definitely see that, and it has to do with the truth being revealed. And the test is, are you going to go back with these people? Are you going to be courageous enough to actually move forward in it? Whatever your plans are, it doesn't have to be what I said, but whatever your plans are, this is that big moment for you to really step up and have gratitude for every experience, because it has made you who you are today. And today, no matter how fearful it is, you actually are changing your philosophy if you haven't already. So when it comes to romance, we definitely have change afoot. Some of you, if you are single and wondering, will I ever meet? Remember, the overall energy is like, will I ever get it? Is it ever going to be? When's it my turn? This is a new relationship that some of you may find yourself in. You may meet them at a wedding or an event, an anniversary party. But I do see it's a form of celebration for you. Now, when you meet this person, you will be tested on your belief systems and how well you and this person, if you're on the same page. Now, they may feel like a soulmate, okay? Like I've known you forever. But remember, with that familiar feeling, it can be the right one. It can be the perfect person that you knew about, but it can also be a test about what you went through when it comes to the family dynamic. All right, so this is like what you experienced in your past relationships, um, if it was filled with turmoil and chaos, deception. Remember, that will still feel familiar for those of you who have not healed. This is a person who can help you transition into something new. This card is absolutely about faith, faith in your own belief systems as you look at this relationship. Now, when it comes to your current relationship, I feel a lot of you are going to have this coming together moment, conversations, but they won't be long exaggerated. I see them more direct and to the point, with respect, though. I see it with respect. So if you've been arguing, this is talking in a level like what I'm talking, and you speak the words that you need to speak, and they're going to copy you. It may take one or two times, but you will see you're going to have control over that conversation where you can actually work things out, because you do not want to go back. If you've been having a lot of problems, this is your time to bust out. But even sharing your belief systems on change and what faith really is may actually help your personal relationship with your romantic partner in a very big way. Now, when it comes to you, Virgo, this is a big moment where you are being tested, you're being judged, and karma is going to be revealed. We're seeing it all around us, and I'm being guided to tell you it includes Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and your Venus sign as well. There's a lot of love around Virgo, and this is that moment where you are in a safe and protected bubble, but you must be careful not to pop the bubble. Okay, the bubble is your protection, so you do not want to pierce the veil of protection. That protection is what's going to help you elevate, escalate, and ascend into a new human and spiritual aspect within yourself. So this for you is about mind, body, and spirit. And I am being guided, if you have a garden, work in the garden. If I see a lot of green ivy coming through, if you have a garden, work in your garden. This is going to help keep you in balance, and it's going to restore anything that needs to be healed. It's going to flip that energy of, when is it going to be my turn, out of this low vibration, and it has a making to turn it into a high vibration. Whether you meditate, I am hearing the word sunbathe, which sun is very important for us. Without it, we need that vitamin D. We need the natural vitamin D to come into our bodies, to feel good and be in that alignment, to be in one with the divine within the universe. So this is a beautiful moment for you to really capture everything around you. Now, Virgo, I do hope this helps you. I wanted to make sure these guided messages come out for you because I keep hearing different things. I will make sure the traditional tarot comes back, but I hope this helps you. Much love.